This guy just full on fell down the mountain. Whoa! I got covered in mud. We're more than 10,000 miles away from home. 10 days of extreme off-roading and camping in the jungle of Malaysia during monsoon season.
Let's go to the jungle, Mariko. It's gonna be fun, I swear.
The heat is killing me today. There's bugs everywhere.
Blistering heat, high humidity, and being exposed to every dangerous animal known to man.
If you see the tiger, I'm sorry for you. Bye-bye.
Was it a bad idea or the best adventure of my life?
Welcome to Rainforest Challenge Grand Final 2023. Glad you are with us.
Welcome to the jungle! If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Marvin. My entire life I've been obsessed with off-roading and the adventures that come with it. Over the last 12 years, I put tires on trails across North America in over 24 states, and I wheeled some of the craziest trails out there. Crossing a road here is freaking anarchy. It's survival of the fittest. Malaysia is a melting pot of different cultures. You got a mix of Malays, Chinese, Indians, and indigenous tribes living together peacefully. Islam is the official religion of Malaysia, and therefore we were under the false impression that alcohol was actually illegal and not available.
The alcohol is illegal here, and he said he wants a shot
No,
something.
no, it's not. No,
It's not illegal?
Great, good. The hotel got a great bar. The one in
We're gonna party!
This is Will, my Colombian friend from Miami, who is going to join me on this adventure.
America! Fuck yeah!
We've known each other for over 10 years, and I know that he's crazy enough to have a good time doing this. People call him Mr. Carnage. He owns an off-road shop and is deadly afraid of bugs. On our first night in Kuala Lumpur, we decided to visit Chinatown. I love Asian food. Will was a little skeptical at first. Oh, there you go. Want to try?
Not a chance.
I don't even know where to start on this, but
By no ordering.
you can't hate on that. That's good. It's just hard to eat. It's like the hardest shell that I've ever had. You can't crack that for
It's
anything.
funny alive, Mariko. On today's episode of Fear Factor, we got Marvin
Pepper
eating
crab.
a crab. Oh, Mariko. I don't know.
Never be afraid to travel, never be afraid to try new things. We just got back from dinner and shipping containers are arriving with race cars. People are sending cars from all over the world to this. It's absolutely nuts. And then they just get dropped off in a shipping container right in front of the hotel. Will and I are on a little shopping spree to get the last little bit of equipment for Rainforest Challenge. We pretty much bought everything in the United States except of the actual camping equipment such as a tent. So now we're test fitting. Oh, that's perfect. I mean, it's like...
It works. You get the job done.
Bro,
Better than the other stuff we're looking at.
that actually works out pretty good. Here's another setup, but I kind of like this, and obviously because Rainforest Challenge. Super cool, this whole town supports it. I love this. RFC, short for Rainforest Challenge, is an annual race in the jungle of Malaysia during monsoon season and has been around since 1997. It's been ranked as the third toughest off-road race in the world and is even in the top 10 of the toughest motorized races on the planet. The race goes for 10 days straight through 5 different stages. Each stage lasts between 1 and 3 days and consists of around 10 SS's, so-called special stages.
3, 2, 1, go!
Run this way now. I run this way.
All SS's start with the driver outside of their vehicle at the marshal tent where they have to press the timer, then run to their car which is parked in a taped off square, complete the course, park in the same exact square where they started in, run to the timer and stop it.
Yes, yes.
Ah, Russia! Yeah.
The cool thing about this event is that it has competitors from over 20 different nations, and all of them have their own recipe. For the most part, you can say they are relatively small 4x4 vehicles, limited to a 40-inch tire. These guys run multiple massive winches, PTO, so gear-driven winches, hydraulic or 24-volt electric winches. The typical wheelbase is around 105 inches. Some of them have rear steer or at least cutting brakes to allow for a very tight turning radius. The engines are turboed 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, or even V8s. A lot of them are also diesel powered, but more about this later in a separate video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on that. And now it's finally time to head into the jungle. One last hug to your bed before you have to sleep in the jungle, Marico.
For 10 days.
Доброе утро.
Доброе утро.
What do you think of the stage?
It's fresh.
That's one way to put it. What do you mean? He's underwater.
Oh yeah, it is
Look at this shit running underwater. Give it gas, give it gas, give it gas, give it gas. Give it gas, give it gas, give it gas, give it gas, give it gas. Hey, bro. That was insane. No, no, no. Bro, we want to build cars for this? This is insane.
Crazy, crazy
Holy
Russian guys.
2, 3, работай! Работай!
Есть, сейчас получится.
Dude.
Обивай лебедку, поехали! Все, поехали! Садись, пристегивай, сидим! Тихо, не кричим!
I am speechless.
Holy shit, guys. Holy cow, dude. He rolled this thing twice in the water.
No,
He is.
how come they were?
They didn't care. It was just like another day at the office, man.
Oh my god. When he flipped, I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
End of this. No, this was like, bloop, 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 bloop.
You see how the windshield was showing exactly where the water level was. Holy cow.
Completely sideways. No oil, like, you couldn't hear knocking, nothing. Like, very, very impressive.
The entire event is guarded by police everywhere. This is a super, super safe country, but yet they have police with us at the campsite. They have police at every single stage, and they're all heavily armed. Whoa! Soaking wet. That car completely, look at this. The whole river came over the border. I'm soaked. Woo! Bam! Okay, we're at SS8 and our homies from Malaysia and the Silver Samurai are coming through. Those guys know how to drive. They are killing it.
The Vietnamese team is gonna go, and they got a pretty cool rig. It's got a V8, and it sounds incredible. Look at that, bro, that big sound. It sounds like a freaking LS. very technical climb. Super technical. Look at that. Oh!
Oh no, the rear tire is caught on a tree.
Hell yeah!
And then take the tree down and continue.
Dude, that was insane.
If you think this is crazy already, you better hang tight. This race gets tougher and tougher each day. Alright guys, we made it back to camp. Today was an awesome day of racing, incredible action. Now we're back in camp and it started to rain. So welcome to the rainforest. I've never sweated as much in my life as I did today.
Hey!
That was Poland.
I've learned so many languages in like 8 hours.
It's crazy. Like the amount of nationalities that are here is cool. That right there is our beer supplier. He got like 30 packs of beer in the back of his truck, so he's the man. What's happening?
Face massage.
VIP treatment. Because I've learned all these languages, I get VIP treatment.
Habibi.
Habibi. William Habibi. Cheers.
Okay, the guys just brought us breakfast. We got coffee. I asked for coffee, but this looks more like tea. I'm okay with it. Comes in that, and you put that in there. And then we have the national dish here, a nasi lemak with an egg on it. Egg, chili sauce, coconut rice, and I'm not sure what this green stuff is, but we'll give it a try. We just packed all of our gear up. We had to break down camp, and now we're heading to a new stage, new location today.
In the jungle.
In the jungle, somewhere, but it's not very far. I think it's like 10 kilometers from here or something.
Something like that.
We're just headed a little bit deeper into the jungle.
Afai, you make sure semua media support jalan, you ikut belakang lah sekali, baru support jalan.
We have officially arrived at the next stage and the next campsite. So racing and camping is now on the same location. You can see in the middle of the jungle, still everything is RFC branded. These guys do a killer job with all of this stuff. Hi.
Hey, how you doing, man?
How's it going?
The food is free flow for media.
Okay.
So you go and get it.
Let's go.
Terima kasih.
Will and I have put our camp right on the edge to get at least a little bit of wind. There's absolutely no wind here, but we at least believe maybe if there's wind, we're the first ones to get it. So that's Will, that's me. Down there, behind that bush is a big river. That's where we can shower and just cool off afterwards, which is nice. Kitchen and whatnot is set up here. And here, they bring in water from the river, filter it, it goes into these tanks, so you get fresh drinking water. I think that's awesome. It rains here every single day, usually multiple times, and the problem is the camp is set up a little bit in the slope, so this may turn into a river. This is the hottest I have ever been. You can drink the air. It is so insanely humid. You think you're just sitting in a waterfall all day long. I'm gonna send the drone up, get a couple shots from above.
Crazy man.
That is a gnarly course. It has rocks in it, it has really steep hill climbs in it, and then you come down from way up there and then drop down into the river, hang a right, go through these rocks and finish.
Finally some rain!
Welcome to Malaysia! Stage 14 is right there, so we're about to see a good show. Rain is only going to make things more interesting. Liquid sunshine, my friends, liquid sunshine. This guy just full on fell down the mountain. He came from all the way up there and literally fell down. He wasn't even rolling, he was falling. Oh, and that's the rental. Oh, that sucks. That's the rental car.
4 minutes! 4 minutes!
Okay.
Давай, пошел! Молодец, давай, слоник, родной! Тяни, давай, малыш! Давай!
Awesome little side fact, the organizers and volunteers around RFC clean up every little bit of trash after each day and actually revisit every single stage after the race to plant trees everywhere they went.
Давай, катай, ходу давай!
Nice!
Ходу, давай!
You okay? Good? Dude,
Bro, they didn't even shut that thing off. They just let it freaking run.
That's insane.
Bro, the poor
It
rental.
happens to a Hemi. You will know.
Ask me how I know. Bro, that thing is... Oh, look at the cage, bro. That is what happens if you don't use DOM tubing. Didn't we just talk about that?
Yeah. So it was funny because they asked us what we use for cages and we said DOM. And they said, oh, we don't use DOM. We're lighter.
We don't really roll over, we just flop. Well, you don't roll, you fall. That dude just fell off a mountain, bro.
Yeah, inside they have a... So it's broken.
Oh my god, this. Bro, this is dangerous.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, that could have taken some
Bro. By the way, current situation. I hope I don't have any leeches on my feet. I really do. Yeah! Yeah, now he's using the tree to pivot off the tree to come down towards us. That should work. Way! 6 minutes and 30 seconds. That is more than half the time of most of these guys. Wow, very good job, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
I think fastest time. I think.
Thank you.
What the hell? Like, holy shit. You almost killed like 2 people.
All right, Williams got it from here. I'm gonna catch him back on the bottom. He's making really good time so far. 4 minutes and 2, 4 minutes and 2, and he's about to come down. Really good time. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no. He also slid into the tape. That's negative points, by the way. Sliding into the tape, breaking one of the sticks, backups, all of that is negative points. Hey, 722 still. The Malaysian kids just called me over. Let's see what's going on here.
It's a new tire.
Brand new tire?
Yes, same tire this.
From where? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe here in the rocks. Bop, 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 bop. Good job, guys. Second fastest today here?
Yeah.
Second fastest.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Until wire.
Guys, it has happened. I have the first leech on my foot. Glad I caught it. Luckily that was just a small one. A big one I would have freaked the hell out. Ugh. I hope this doesn't get a lot more crazy. Another thing that I'm really worried about, more than that I'm getting washed out here, is this. You see that pole back there? That is just a tiny little wooden stick, and our tarp here on top of us is loading up with water. If that stick breaks, I am taking a shower tonight. Good morning, guys. It is day 4. Last night was rough. Falling asleep was rough with completely wet hair. My face, everything was wet. We're gonna pull through with it. I keep thinking about an exit plan or how to, if we should find a hotel or something. We're gonna pull through. I'm gonna pull through.
You're always on edge here. You want to make sure you don't get run over or a rock flies and hits you. And you also want to make sure you don't lean on the tree too much because there's ants, leeches, snakes. It is the fucking jungle. Let's see what's in store for us today.
All right, I just switched into some clothes, wearing stuff from the first day again, just trying to be resourceful with what I got and not run through all of my dry clothes. The tarp situation here was semi-ideal. Will and I are right here. This guy's hammock completely soaked. Water came through here. It was raining all night. The entire camp is muddy now. A lot of leaks in the tarp. Here's our little charging station. Currently have my power bank on the charge. It is a whole orchestra here to keep the show going. Not for the faint of heart. I took my hat off my sneakers. Something came flying out of it and stung me in my finger. You can barely see it, but it hurts like crazy, and I feel like my finger is swelling a little bit. Jungle life, telling you. Who's in the lead, do we know?
Mostly Thailand, bro.
Thailand?
Yeah.
This is SS14. This was a stage that they also ran yesterday, but not everybody finished it. So I walked my butt out here, and now we're trying to cover this. This is almost like a creek bed, but it is super muddy, non-stop. There's deep mud the entire way through, very rutted out, and very jungly and very humid, as you can tell maybe. I got covered in mud. Oh my God. Good start of the day.
Переговорки тут-то делают. Понял, я здесь говорю. Смотри, передавите.
He is buried to his hip in mud.
Охрененно глубоко. Это нереально это найти.
Аккуратно! Аккуратно, Чер! Колеса, не помогай, колеса! Я тебя не...
He should have used the snatch block. He didn't use the snatch block and went straight around the corner, and now it's pulling him into the bank.
Аккуратнее, не высовывай голову. Отлично. Начинаем, пошел. Пошел. Пошел! Хорош!
There is no coming through here unless you have, I don't know, 60-inch tractor tires or something, plus portals and a big block. What's crazy to me is that the R1 and the R2 cars are driving on the same courses. So the madness that you just saw, that was a R1 car. The R1 class is RFC's unlimited class. Everything is legal here, as long as you meet the safety requirements and stay below a 40-inch tire. R2 means stock modified, original chassis, modified body. R3 is the stock class, original chassis, original body. Portal axles with extra ground clearance, rear steer, hydraulic steering is not allowed. Basically just safety, slight suspension and tire upgrades. We're exhausted, both of us. We are really exhausted already. This has taken the life out of us. I think we've overdone it a little bit in the last few days with filming and running around. We're paying for it right now. Every single bone in our body is aching bad, and this is just the beginning. We're only on day 4 of 10. I hope we can make it to the end. I really do. We talked to the officials about the upcoming stages, and the most famous, the most brutal stage of RFC is something called the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone can be 30-40 miles straight to the forest, no team support, no pit support, nothing. It can take up to 30 hours. So people sleep in the jungle. They don't even bring anything. They just sleep on the ground. It's wild. I want to do it. I really want to do it because it is part of the experience and it is part of RFC. But the way we've already feel, I'm worried, man. I really am worried. So, as Will and I are walking through the jungle of Malaysia, we're discovering our first issue here. Well, not the first issue, but a new issue. We really have to both of us. I feel like 10 pounds heavier than usual. It is either shit in the jungle and get bitten by a snake, or the people here don't use regular toilets. It's basically a hole in the ground and then you squat. We're a lot taller and a lot heavier, and they don't have anything to hold on to it. We are definitely not the first ones to use it, and if you lose balance, you've got to be a shitty day. Shitty day. Whew. Look at this, guys. This place looks unreal. I feel like I'm in some Indiana Jones movie or something. I'm sitting here in the jungle waiting for the cars to come through, and there's noises around me everywhere. It's crazy. You hear something out of every corner. Okay? Holy cow, it is so deep the car is floating. One thing I've noticed is that spectator parking here in Malaysia looks a little bit different than in America. We made it.
Is this stage now?
Now?
Bro, this is insane.
That was challenging.
Huh?
You saw me go down?
Yeah, we drifted, bro. He made that look so easy. Seven minutes 20. Not bad. Good morning, guys. Oh, what a night. It rained cats and dogs all night long. It was super, super loud. There's another, yeah, not the most peaceful night. That freaking generator annoys the hell out of me. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it feels like it's in my tent. That's how loud it is. This was the fifth night, I don't even remember anymore. Today we're leaving this campsite and we're driving to another location where the Terminator stage will happen, and I think that's where we will stay for 3 nights. How was your night, Mariko?
Amazing. So I went in for a little nap turned into a 12-hour nap. So I feel great. My back is killing me just because, you know, this is not the most comfortable setup. However, I feel rested and ready to tackle whatever comes at us today.
Snake in our camp. Did you touch it? William is freaking out.
Watch out, it's behind you.
A lot of the race cars are broken, so they want to give the drivers enough time to fix stuff, and everything else is happening tonight.
Welcome to Malaysia.
We got a massage from the ladies. Well, others did not get that lucky. And, you know, they had to improvise. Hey! We just made it to our Malaysian friends here to camp. Their power steering cooler busted and is leaking, so they're trying to fix that over there. We're just hanging out, watching. This is great.
What's up? Hey! What's up? Let's go!
Good? Hey, there we go. Yeah, we got equipped with brand new merchandise, Pro Rock, Overlander 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel only.
4-wheel drive only. In Johor, all the way in the south of Malaysia, they have an off-road shot called Overlander 4-wheel drive. Huh?
In the Singapore? Johor.
Yeah, right on the Singapore border. Let's check out what we got here. So, we got chicken skewers, fried chicken wings, beans. This is like fish balls and a pineapple, warm pineapple thing. This is crazy. I eat better in the jungle than I eat at home, guys. It is now 8:15, and now we're finally starting the night stage. Vehicles are lined up. I'm wearing Crocs with neoprene socks, waterproof neoprene socks. The reason for that is the stages all start in a river. I don't know if I can get closer than that without completely submerging myself in water. Oh yeah. As you can see, that guy was completely to his crotch in the water, so this is as far as I can go, unfortunately. Guys, all I am doing is hoping I'm not stepping in a snake or something. Seriously, this is super, super sketch. got a shower. Everybody took a shower. Yes. Go! Woo! Go! What is it?
Yes!
What's
215!
215?
Yeah!
Hell yeah. Oh, the clock says 2:13:49. Team Russia is on the starting line. Go! That's gonna be really fast. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Oh my god. All right, they beat it. There's a rally stage here tonight, so a high-speed section, but media is not allowed on that course. It's too dangerous. So they have different categories, you know what I mean? Not just water or mud or hill climbs, but also a rally stage where it's all about go fast. Bad news for our Malaysian friends in the Silver Samurai. The leak in the power steering cooler came back, so now they have no more steering. And they already fixed it with JB Road earlier, that didn't work. So tomorrow, I guess they have to go ask around, see if they can organize another one. Bam! Very cool. I'm surprised it didn't age coming up here. Okay guys, so I took a couple of vitamins and salts and sugars and proteins and whatnot. I feel maybe 15-20% better than I did when I woke up this morning.
One shot only.
Yeah. Okay, so the Russian driver here was about to come down and was trying to hold on to something, and everybody started freaking out about a bee, and we were like, yeah, bee, whatever. Tabuan is it in Malay. We don't know what it means in English, but I'm assuming some sort of wasp, but they said very, very dangerous. Oh my god, I'm not sure how funny that is, but like everything here wants to kill you. Rolled right through it. That is insane. These winches pull these cars up there like it's nothing. That is a 90-degree wall, guys. Woo! That was close. That is at least 8-9 feet and straight up. Alright, I found Will. Will was at the camp with Lawrence and them.
So I was walking to the next stage and I saw like both of their cars taken apart. They destroy the portal. They broke the portal T, completely twisted the shaft and bent the housing. Too much watata. Also too much air pressure, dude. Like what the heck? But we'll see. We're going to the next stage. Looks promising. Sounds like a lot of watata.
on, make it over that freaking log. And winch again. Come on, one shot, one shot, one shot. Yeah, little Suzuki, go, go, go. Yeah, yes, that's how it's done. Yes. Finally, somebody. Today's stages are all really hard to film. They're pretty long and a lot of them are going from the river into the jungle and we just can't run that fast. It's really hard to capture the race today.
Dabei, dabei! Oh man, I love these guys! Dabei, dabei! I love Russia!
I'm back in the jungle. Lawrence's team is about to go. The Silver Samurai. Just afraid something's gonna drop on me. All right, here they come. They were trying to get it without winching, but this is too much and there's roots everywhere. Yeah, you can see right there, it's super dug out and then a big tree root right over it. You gotta need a little bit bigger tire and a lot more whoop house to get it over that. And the next mud hole with absolutely no escape. Oh! Yeah! Found my shoe. I got no four-wheel drive in my Crocs anymore.
Marvin has officially lost four-wheel drive.
On both.
Show me, Marvin. You think they're gonna warranty that?
I don't think so. Alright, we're sitting back at camp. My little wound here on my fingers, half is back. They gave me some, like, I don't know, some disinfectant or whatever to put on there. It's kind of blue and weird. But I'll survive it if it doesn't get any worse. My finger's kind of swollen. I tried to get my Crocs, I lost balance and grabbed into this tree that was covered in like thorns about this size and grabbed right into them, and that's what caused that. Whatever.
He's very hard-headed about it. He's like, alright, I'm fine. And like, dude, I'm the same way, but like we're in the jungle. We don't know what the is here, what we're touching. Like there's spiders the size of like his shoe. Like this spider I saw this big, bro. Like that shit bites you, like they're Chihuahua size. Alright, like that's no joke, alright? The last thing you need is like a reaction that will cause major issues down the line, one. Two, I'm personally getting used to the humidity. Like I'm drenched, but I'm getting used to it. It doesn't bother me as much, but I think Marvin is having secondary effects to his malaria medicine because he's sweating like really bad.
Here's the next problem, guys. Everybody here is getting sick. Even Oleg, who has done countless RFCs, is vomiting, diarrhea, fever. So far, all I got is I had a little bit diarrhea one day, but usually the only thing that I'm still battling is my sweating. More and more people in our camp are getting sick. What's the struggle, my Google?
Dude, the heat is killing me today.
Let's go to the jungle, Marico. It's gonna be fun, I swear.
No, Marico, you're wrong. Bro, you see, and there's bugs everywhere. I want my house.
Yeah, we're both on the verge of a nervous breakdown here. We're trying to sleep. We don't know what to do. Like it is so hot. There is not a breeze going. It is so hot and so humid.
I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Co-driver got out immediately to get set up for winching back over there. Oh, smart. He's lining himself up for a straight line instead of trying to turn.
He's gonna send it!
Holy cow! This guy's letting it eat. Like, it is insane. The noises that are coming out of this jungle are out of this world. William should have this covered for us, so let's switch over to William and check out what he's got.
Do it again! Go drive it! Move the steering wheel! One more! Bro, that thing's insane!
That's why they're called red line racing, because that guy lives on the rev limiter. Dude, what a beast. They have their big electric giggle pin winch, dual motor, 24 volt giggle pin. Then that is the winch line that comes from this hook down in here. This hook goes down below and connects to the rear PTO winch. Very crazy.
Hello again.
Oh, you're still here.
Still alive.
Where have you been?
I got sick yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Really bad.
What did you have?
I don't know, my stomach went funny.
Oh, a lot of people in the camp are sick. A lot of people are sick. Yeah. Oh, everything. Fever, stomach, everything.
I was just like, what's going on? But still alive, so
Good.
it's something.
Higher up, higher up, higher up! Higher up! There we go! Yes, finally somebody without winching. There we go.
There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Up, 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 up.
Now they're in the bush. They have to do a U-turn back there somehow and then come back down.
They might be getting ready to winch the back. Who knows? I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, they have a winch on their back end. Smart. Yeah, fastest time for sure.
Bro, that was really good.
Fastest time for sure. They had a winch coming down.
I saw that. I have a video, you are like... I'm like, that shit can be stuck, bro.
God damn, that thing is steep. Okay, now I get it.
Bro, this guy will do amazing at AOP or Wind Rock.
That's the marshals right there telling him to winch to not mess up the course.
Bro, this guy is a rev limiter junkie, bro. Holy crap.
Today's day 8. Today is Twilight Zone day. All we're really going to bring is our action cameras, plenty of batteries, a power bank, plenty of water, a couple of snacks, and light. And that's about it. What happened, Mariko?
I got stung by a bee. Bee the problem. It hurts.
It hurts?
Like it's everywhere.
Yeah. So that
Do you
means
have allergic to bee?
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
have you been bitten by bee before?
First time.
Okay, then you
First
will
time
never
you got
know.
stung.
We're gonna f around and find out today.
Now, eat this.
Six tablets.
All 6.
Once?
All once.
All at once?
Yes.
This one, 6 tablets now.
Okay.
And this is 1 tablet.
Okay, I'm gonna overdose on this.
But it's like all of it non-drowsy.
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
How's it going?
Good.
Car running?
Yes.
Everything fixed?
Yes.
Good.
We fixed until 3-4 a.m. We slept for like 2-3 hours only.
And now we're gonna do the Twilight Zone?
Yes.
Those guys just brewed us up some coffee. Let me tell you, makes you hear colors.
Jeez.
How's the coffee, buddy?
Bro, so strong.
This is all of our water supplies and food supplies.
And everything supply.
Everything supplied. This is our life. Our life is literally in the hands of this backpack. Oh, he already got it. He's got it.
I stole this one.
Huh?
I stole this.
But where from?
One of the police cars.
I think you guys are crazy. There are 6 river crossings, a lot of mud, a lot of slush, and you as a media are walking. I mean, you don't have a car.
And possible tigers, elephants, viper, cobra, scorpions.
And not to mention the leeches.
Yeah, so
So, tell us good luck for the Twilight Zone.
yes, all the best. And remember, it's all about teamwork. It's not about racing. Now it's an expedition, and everybody goes together, helping one another. That is the spirit of the Twilight Zone.
Are you ready? Ready! Who are we?
This was an adventure of a lifetime already, but we're gonna one-up it.
We're gonna like at some point we're like easy about it, and then we're like let's do it, and then no, and then yes, and now here we are. We're going.
We got Ratata right behind us. All right, first actual obstacle, a little river crossing that is turning into an absolute mud fest. I think this is our only way to cross this without getting seriously wet.
You're nice shit, Marico. Oh shit!
I made it over the tree. Barely. It got sketchy once or twice, but I made it. You made it. All right, back on the car. That hurt, bro. Couple feet further and the next obstacle. This one looks super epic. You have to go around this river crossing. There's a waterfall coming down. Man, this is cool. Not very tough. Little technical, but not very tough. But man, it is gorgeous.
Easy peasy.
We're gonna get these boys through here, one by one. Before we left, they warned us of these plants that have these nasty thorns. Well, one of them already got me. Luckily, just my shirt, and not my actual. Ow! Actually, yes, it did get my shoulder.
Locker! Come. There you go. Hey! Bro, they don't listen. Oh, he got it. Max it. Oh, they don't listen, bro. It's incredible.
I have a feeling you know what you're doing.
Yes, we do it for a living.
We're gonna teach these guys how to rock roll. By the end of this trip, they all know what to do.
There, go. Go.
Yeah!
Ah,
See, that's how it's done.
Hell yeah!
All right, for this one, we gotta build a bridge. So they're taking these big logs and almost using it like a rail for them to slide over and catch traction, I'm assuming. No, now they're throwing them in, okay. Lockers! I have no words.
Hey, look at me! Come. Come. Go. Hey, back up! Yo! Oh! Okay, go! Small bump! Hey, tire pressure too high. Lower tire pressure. Now, go.
Oh, see, it works.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. Go.
Holy shit, guys, this is insane. For the last 10 kilometers, I've been holding on for dear life. These guys are completely insane. We're going like 30 miles an hour through the deep forest. This was the first time where I'm not getting slapped in the face by palm trees and all kinds of other debris. My whole body is cut from plants. I'm hurting everywhere. My arms are so sore, my legs are sore. This is insane.
Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, England, and Colombia. Here, one car.
Finally, I can catch a breath. This was one of the most intense things I've ever done. This is not fun, I have to say. This was not fun. None of this was fun. Wow, I don't know where William is. William jumped on the car with the Philippine guys. They were behind us at some point.
That's wild. No.
Look, I found a little friend on my hat. I just really hope that William is okay, because they still haven't made it here. It's been like 15-20 minutes, they still haven't made it here.
Sorry. It's okay. Holy shit.
I really hope this is not gonna be it for the entire time. My legs and my arms are on fire from holding on to that car over bumps and creek beds and whatnot. Everybody's doing a little lunch and snack time here right now under palm trees.
Bro, I'm exhausted from holding to that car. Jesus Christ. I'm glad it wasn't 28 hours like they said. Can you imagine that?
But this is the easiest Twilight Zone ever.
Yeah.
Bro, this is brutal. I'm f***ing beat just from holding on.
Watch
Watch out, there's king cobras here. They already found one back in the creek.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, king cobra. My arms, my shoulders, everything hurts.
Have you had enough water, Mariko?
I don't know. My head is really killing me. Like,
You
really
need to
bad.
drink more water, Mariko. Take one of the big bottles out of the back and chuck that
I can't
shit.
even open that.
I get it, Jiggy. For the drivers, so far, this has been like a nice Sunday cruise to the mountains of Malaysia. For us media people that have to hold on to the cars, this has been hell.
No, I feel weak. Like my whole body hurts. I hope I'm not getting sick.
Will is not feeling good. I hate to see my friend like that. Our health is obviously more important than finishing this event. Is this going to be the end of our journey? Guys, I have absolutely zero idea what's going on now. All of a sudden tow trucks are showing up from everywhere and vehicles are getting loaded up. I'm so confused. Tow truck, tow truck, tow truck. What is going on? Nobody here speaks English. Do you know what's going on?
As usual, waiting.
No, but is the no more Twilight Zone?
No more.
No more?
Yeah, that's finished.
Why?
Now. Yeah, I also expect that it is more harder, but
it was maybe 5-6 kilometers. That wasn't it, right?
not 5, maybe 13. Okay. Our navigation count 13. But
Okay.
anyway, now we go more than 100 kilometers to next the campsite.
Mr. Will over here is feeling a lot better. He was overheated, just like I was 2 days ago. So
It was really bad.
yeah. Oh, finally, our ride has shown up after what, 2 hours, 3 hours of sitting under palm trees. This would never fly in America, but you do what you gotta do.
What's up, Mariko? Okay. Good. Wanna see here? No, you guys see here. I'm sitting here.
We found out that what we saw was only a tiny bit of what was supposed to be the Twilight Zone. The leading car missed a turn and everybody followed. Very unfortunate, but that explains why it went the way it did. We made it to our camp. We're gonna set up our camp now and call it a very early night because we are beat. Today is the last day of racing. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a lot of rocks, a lot of rock crawling. At least from what I can see so far, there's big rocks. I left my tent open last night to sleep so I can get a little bit of airflow in there. And yeah, woke up covered in ants this morning. Welcome to the jungle.
This is the doctor that took care of me yesterday. So he has a special drink. Ah, hydration. Yeah! Yeah! No winch, no winch. No winch. No winch. Boring. Boring. That's it! Hell yeah! 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 Go! Passenger! Oh!
Rip the link bar off the frame and the drive shaft.
Bro, the Vietnamese guys are full send, bro. He literally jumped the rock pile, ripped the controller, the drive shaft came off. This is what we want. This is what we came for.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Will. So as soon as they jack up the front end, they should be able to fix it.
There you go, point and shoot, bro. Point and shoot, point and shoot, point and shoot, point and shoot, point and shoot. Давай, давай. No winching, bro. Go more driver, more driver. More driver. Yes, yes, yes. Давай, давай. Hell yeah. Driver, driver, driver. Yes. Send it! Go, 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 go! Yes! Давай, давай! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That was awesome! Grosha! Raskoshna! Sanjavis! Hell yeah, bro! That was fucking good shit! No winching, no winching, I like it! Hell yeah!
This, my friends, was definitely the toughest adventure I have ever been on. It more than deserves to be in the top 3 of the world's hardest off-road races. Our Russian friends in the orange Suzuki Samurai number 150 took the overall win. In 26 years of RFC, there has never been an American team entered into the race. Should we build an RFC car? Let us know in the comments below.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're back